This is the AEW Control Center, and this is Tony Schiavone. We are ready for a return to Los Angeles. As tonight, AEW Dynamite is live on TBS from the Kia Forum, beginning at 8/7 Central. For fans coming to the event live tonight, tickets at AEWTIX.com. And bell time for you is 4 p.m. Tonight will be the 7th and final match in the best of 7 for the AEW World Trios Championship between Death Triangle and the Elite. What a series it has been. Match 1 was back on November 19th at Full Gear, and it saw Death Triangle win thanks to the use of a hammer. Match 2, November 23rd in Chicago at the Wintrust Arena, saw once again the use of a hammer, and again Death Triangle gets the win, packed with the pin for a 2-0 lead. A week later, at Indiana's Farmers Coliseum on AEW Dynamite, the Elite finally break through. Matt Jackson gets the knees up on the Black Arrow from Pac, and scores the win to cut Death Triangle's lead to 2-1. Match 4 was contested at Winter is Coming, December 14th in Garland, Texas, and Death Triangle takes advantage of an ankle injury to Nick Jackson to get the win to go up 3-1. Well, with their backs to the wall, the Elite come up with a win in the no disqualification Match 5 in San Antonio on December 21st at Holiday Bash, as Matt Jackson pins Ray Phoenix after Nick Jackson executes a Meltzer driver on Phoenix on a steel chair. It was a brutal match with plenty of brutality after the match concluded, but we had not seen anything yet. As on December 28th in Denver, in the Falls Count Anywhere match in a photo finish, Kenny Omega crashes Phoenix through a table with a one-wing angel seconds before Matt Jackson taps out with a brutalizer from Pac. Win by the Elite sets up tonight's finale, the 7th match, the best of 7 for the AEW World Trios title, Escalera de la Muerte. This series has been incredible, and tonight will be another chapter in the history of both the Elite and Death Triangle, regardless of which team wins. Also tonight, Bryan Danielson must win all of his singles matches between now and Revolution if he wants to get his shot at MJF and the world title in an Iron Man 60-minute match. Tonight, it begins as the American Dragon will meet Konosuke Takeshita.
So MJF has this big plan. He says, if I can win every match.
You really think you're the best wrestler in the world, don't you? But that's impossible, because I am, and the Triple B, the World Championship, proves it.
And I have to wrestle every week on Dynamite from now until February 8th. He'll grant me a title shot at Revolution.
This company, wins and losses matter. And if you want a shot at the king and the grandest prize of them all, you gotta become #1 contender.
I like wrestling. And I like wrestling every week. And I want to wrestle the best.
You can win every week from now until February 8th. I'll give you a match for the Triple B, March 5th, Revolution, no questions asked.
To Max, it's a punishment because he doesn't like to wrestle. He wants to do as little work as possible, which really kind of blows my mind. MJF talks about how guys who wrestle because they enjoy wrestling, he says they're marks, which is a negative term in this industry for years and years and years.
I don't get my rocks off by putting my body on the line to entertain these schmucks, because you're a mark, bud, I'm fully aware.
MJF already has a ton of money, so he does something he doesn't like to get more money. If you can't make money with the money you got, you're dumb as
You want to make a stipulation so that I can cheat in front of the referee? God, you really are so brilliant, Brian. Go ahead, please, pick any stipulation you'd like.
And if you're doing something that you don't want to do just for money, when you already have enough money, you're twice the dumb that I thought you were. So here's the thing. I'm going to do what I love to do, which is go out there and wrestle. And this week on Dynamite, I'm wrestling one of the best young prospects in the world in Takeshita. Everybody sees it. Everybody's waiting for him to have that one breakthrough moment. He's wrestled Hangman Page. He's wrestled John Moxley. He's had some of the best AEW matches on television this year. And everybody's waiting for Takeshita to get that big win. But I'm sorry, Takeshita. I see how much talent you have. But this Wednesday, it's not going to be your night. Because I've got a lot of motivation for this match. I have a lot of motivation for every match that I'm going to have from now until February 8th. Because MJF is the one who took my mentor out. A man that I love more than anybody in this world besides my family.
This is the real test of if you're a true professional wrestler. My challenge is for a 1-hour Iron Man match.
If I have to run through Takeshita, if I have to run through anybody in this locker room, I will do it because I want nothing more than to strip MJF of everything that he finds value in.
You're wrong! All you do, Brian, is joke when you have a big match opportunity since you've gotten here. You're a joke artist.
I'm gonna run through every single opponent that you put in front of me. I am going to expose you.
His ego, his money, and most of all, his championship.
Takeshita has been one of the real great stories in AEW. This should be a classic tonight. Also tonight, Hangman Adam Page has his clearance for medical, and he will collide, and I mean collide, with John Moxley.
Can you just tell me about that night in Cincinnati and what you remember?
Yeah, they're checking him here. They got a doctor is checking him. That was a nasty landing, guys.
I've been knocked out in wrestling more times than I can count.
The match has ended. Well, let's see if we can get an announcement. I hope Hangman's all right here.
I was laying face down on the mat, snoring, and they rolled me over and they put me in the back of an ambulance, and I started to come to on the way to the hospital, and they're asking me questions, and I kind of started to get them right after a while. What's today's date? October 18th, I knew it. Where are we at? We're in Cincinnati. Who you wrestling? The world champion. That's who I'm wrestling. They hand me my phone, and the screen lights up, and they say, is that your son? He's cute. What's his name? What's his name? You know, I don't want to talk about what happened in Cincinnati any longer because I don't want this to be a sob story. From here on out, it's a violent one.
No, I'm not even remotely concerned.
This AEW ring belongs to me.
I know he's strong, I know he's athletic, I know he's tough.
Hangman Adam Page.
I know he's dumb, and that makes him even tougher. Too dumb to quit.
I don't think Hangman has been cleared.
I'm supposed to feel bad for you because you didn't come prepared. You don't know how to keep your hands up because you got a glass jaw. No, that ain't how this game works.
So, cowboy, where are ya? I ain't waiting all night.
Hangman Adam Page not cleared for action. He is charging right into the waiting fist of John Moxley.
Once shit starts getting wild, you don't want to be in the ring with me.
Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Hangman Page! Adam Page assaulting Moxley.
You can keep going as long as you want, but I'm starting to wonder, when exactly are we just going to go ahead and settle this in the ring?
You know, I don't blame Mox for knocking me out. That's the nature of what we do, right?
The first 3 years of AEW, 2 men stood above all the rest.
I wouldn't have thought that the stakes could have been higher than with the World Championship on the line, but this time it feels like my pride.
And beat everybody there was to beat but each other. John Moxley, the Hangman, Cowboy, Adam Page.
But I feel like I need to win this match, not necessarily for my career, but I need it for me as a person. I need to know that I can continue to do this. And I need to know that not just by competing, I need to know it by winning, by beating John Moxley.
Blackpool Combat Club, we learn, we teach. Our objective is to cause pain to our opponent by any means necessary. Catchers catch can means get it any way you can get it. I got 5 seconds. In that 5 seconds, I can pull a knife on you. As far as I'm concerned, in that 5 seconds, I don't care what you do. It's within the rules.
John Moxley, I will gouge your eyes out, I'll break your nose, and I'll shove this non-alcoholic beer straight up your ass. It is pretty good, but I'll shove it up your ass.
Hangman, This is your first test. You're gonna show me. You're gonna show the world what you're really made of. You just a fun time, BTE, hang out with the elite, have fun, go to a pizza party, play wrestler? Or are you the real thing?
This Wednesday in LA, John Moxley. I'll see you at the Forum.
Sometimes, when we hit you, you just don't get back up. I'm gonna make sure this time you never get up again.
Hangman, how concerned are you about your health going into this match?
My health, I feel great, completely confident.
To say the issue between Hangman and Mox has been violent would be a gross understatement. Also tonight, a tag team match in the women's division. Much anticipated this one, as AEW Women's World Champion Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, will face Saraya and former women's champion Toni Storm.
Tony, you're gonna be my partner.
Saraya, you picked another former superstar. Saraya, you need a tag partner for the night, but Jamie Hayter and I are tag partners for life. I don't need Jamie. Jamie certainly does not need me, but we're together because we want to be.
I think Britt Baker knows that Jamie Hayter has her back, so I think it's a very good relationship.
How does that feel to not have somebody in your corner that's a friend, someone that you know? Do you even know anything about Toni Storm?
I don't think she does.
Have you ever seen a Toni Storm match?
We have a bond. You can't compete with that.
She does fantastic. She truly is. She's a great wrestler, but I have a connection with Toni. I mean, once I walked down that ramp at Grand Slam, I mean, we have a little history from outside of here. We came in as free agents, and, you know, she came away from it with an injury too, and I know what it feels like to have something taken away from you and then kind of clawing your way back.
At Full Gear, I lost my championship because of Britt and Jamie Hayter and Rebel and all their crap, as usual. And not only did I lose my title because of that, I walked away with a facial fracture, and I've been in a lot of pain, and I am sick of the games, I'm sick of the crap, and this is the first step in getting some revenge.
Wait a minute! Toni Storm!
Saraya charging at the ring! Wednesday night at the fabulous Kia Forum, it will be Hayter and Baker versus Toni Storm and Saraya.
It's pretty simple what we're trying to prove here.
We're just going to reestablish the fact that AEW homegrown talent is the best of the best. It's something different that you two will never understand.
Just because you started here doesn't mean that you get to be the gatekeeper.
We came to AEW first because we wanted to, not because the first plan didn't work out so well.
We both came to AEW because we knew that this is the best wrestling company in the world. And you can say that you're homegrown talent all you want, but again, we are here to elevate, we are here to expand, and we're here to make this division better whether you like it or not.
Saraya, Toni Storm, I'm the pillar.
And I'm the killer. And we'll see you in LA.
We'll see you at the Forum, and I promise you, we're gonna make LA our house.
4 of the very best in the women's division in AEW, and 2 teams that really do not like each other tonight. Also tonight, another tag match. Lee Moriarty and Big Bill of the Firm against the duo of Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Hook, otherwise known as Jungle Hook.
So how did this all start?
I went into a battle royal for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, eliminated Lee Moriarty.
And then Big Bill chokeslammed him on the apron.
The next week, I beat Brian Cage. Here you guys are again.
What an incredible moment! Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Hook!
And that following week, I don't know, man, Jungle Boy thought that it was his job to save Hook.
Some people are saying I might not be able to take someone down as big as Big Bill. Who the hell said that? Have you not seen what I've been doing? Luchasaurus, Brian Cage, 2 guys twice my size. I step in there with them, they've been dropping like flies. The other thing is I'm not going into this alone.
I don't think Hook and Jungle Boy are an unlikely pairing because in my personal opinion, they're both bitches.
Hook beat me, but Hook cannot out-wrestle me. Hook is not a better wrestler than me. He's not a better fighter than me. I've been in the game longer than him, and he can't keep up with me. And I'm gonna show him and Jungle Boy with Big Bill and with Stokely why we are next up, and we are the new stars, not just in LA, but all of AEW. You feel me?
Now, even I am not fully sure how this all came to be. I don't know the guy very well, but I like Hook. He's a cool guy, and I think we have a lot of similarities, but at the same time, we're very different. What I do know is that however it came to be, he has my back. And the two of you, I'll see you in my hometown, Los Angeles, California.
But Los Angeles is where entertainers go to die. Everyone thinks that they can go there and that they are untouchable. So, Stokely Hathaway, Big Bill, and Lee Moriarty, we plan to take out Hook. We plan to take out Jungle Boy in one of the biggest cities and one of the biggest platforms in the world, and that is AEW Dynamite.
Hey, Big Bill, anything you'd like to add?
You're supposed to be talking to me, not him. I asked for this time. Bill, get rid of this.
Big Bill, you ain't nothing but a big bitch. I'll see you in LA.
This, fans, will be great. Jungle Boy and Hook teaming for the first time ever, and it's all tonight. In addition, tonight, we will hear from the Jericho Appreciation Society as they will be in Los Angeles live. Do not miss out, fans. Join us live tonight on TBS for AEW Dynamite at 8/7 Central, one of our biggest dynamites ever from the Kia Forum in Los Angeles. Tickets at AEWTIX.com. Once again, if you're coming to the Kia Forum for the matches, come early tonight. Bell time is 4 p.m. local. And a reminder to join us this Friday for AEW Rampage, beginning at 10/9 Central on TNT. 2 matches already signed for Rampage. In tag team action, Eddie Kingston and Ortiz will meet the House of Black. In a street fight in the women's division, Ty Mello and Anna J.A.S. of the Jericho Appreciation Society will meet Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale. Again, that's this Friday on TNT, AEW Rampage, 10/9 Central. JR, of course, will be with us for Rampage this Friday with the commentary. Okay, next week on Wednesday, January 18th, we are in Fresno, California for AEW Dynamite Live and AEW Rampage. We'll be at the Save Mart Center at Fresno State for this big event next Wednesday. And now some very big announcements. AEW returns to St. Louis in the Shavitz Arena Wednesday, March 29th for a big night of Dynamite Live and Rampage. And AEW makes its debut in Rhode Island at the Ryan Center at the University of Rhode Island in Kingston, Friday, April 7th for a big night of AEW Rampage Live, followed by Battle of the Belt 6. Tickets for both St. Louis and Rhode Island will become first available this Friday, January 13th at 10 a.m. local time. But tonight, it's our long-awaited return to the Kia Forum in Los Angeles. We'll take the air tonight at 8/7 Central on TBS for AEW Dynamite. If you're coming to the Kia Forum, tickets at AEWTIX.com and come early. Bell time tonight is 4 p.m. This is Tony Schiavone from the Control Center. I'll see you live tonight ringside in Los Angeles and on TBS. We are AEW.